Hi, I'm Cheryl Rowling, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining me today. Don't worry about sizes or supplies for this card as they are attached to this video. If you enjoy watching this video, could you please like and share as this helps me grow my channel? And if you could leave a comment, that would be wonderful, as I love to see where you're watching from or what you think of the card. If you aren't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button and hit notifications so you will know when I post a new video. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to help you out. My contact information is attached. This is the card we're going to be making today. I'm going to do it a little bit differently than this one. I'm changing up the sunrise so you can see two different ways of doing it. Excuse me. And I'm so sorry. We will get started. I used this designer series paper from In Good Taste, and I cut the 1/2 inch strip, and this one is 4 inches long and this one's 2 inches long. Then I cut 1/4 inch strips, and this is like 2.5 inches long, and that's 1.5 inches. And then I ran it through the timber embossing folder so that hopefully you can see that. So you can see the fine grain, and in real life it looks really nice. And I use Flirty Flamingo in the background with black, and then this is just a piece of white. And I used a lot of punches. Unfortunately, this confetti flower one is a discontinued one, but I needed the little tiny flowers, and it's the only thing I had. So I am sorry about that, but maybe you have it in your stash. This sprig I used it in the old olive, and the bow punch, I use that in Mossy Meadow. Now the sprig punch is on the discontinued list, retiring list. So if you want it, you need to get it now, if it's still available. There's so much that is selling out quickly. It's unbelievable. And this is, I use this flower from the Strawberry Builder Punch, and it too is discontinued, which I'm going to really miss it, because I like doing things with flowers on top and decorating my cards, and it's a really nice flower. So we will put, where did I do the envelope? There it is. I just want to get that out of the way so I don't make a mess and lose it and all that kind of thing. I'm trying to be more organized, but it is challenging. Like, I'm organized, but then I lose things as I'm working at it. It's crazy. So we are going to do, back here you can see the the hills, the rolling hills, and there's different levels of them. So we're just going to get out my blending brush and my black ink, and then we're going to go over top of it and get some hills and valleys. This part takes a little bit of time, but I think it's well worth it. Now I'm going to move this, and I'm just going to go up like that. So how's everybody doing today? Is it one of those days? I haven't been outside. It's, I still have a cold, and I'm just coughing. That's all that is, and it has affected my voice. But other than that, I feel fine. What if I... No, I think I'm going to do this. You can always, that was smart. You can always tear your paper and then tear it again. Oh, I did it right off instead of going. Sorry about that. I'm not answering my text message. Whoopsie. I thought this might be, if you didn't have the diorama dies, this might be something that you could do, because I think everybody would have all they need to do this in their house. This is just a piece of printer weight paper, and I've torn it to make it look like hills, and then this is a blending brush and black Momento ink. Everybody has black ink, I'm sure of that. And hopefully you've got wood grained paper at your place in your stash, and then it's just a few punches and the inks. So it might look like there's a lot, but it really isn't. See how pretty that looks? And I think I don't know. I think that should be sufficient. We'll let that go. Now I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to bring in my Saffron. And I'm going to go along like this. Put that away, and then I'm coming in with my Flirty Flamingo. And you can always go back over top and fill in more color if you want. This is Melon Mambo. Now this one kind of is very bold. But it's such a pretty color. I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but it is very pretty. Now we're coming in with crushed curry. And that will give us the orange color. I'm just trying to blend it together a little bit. Okay, flirty. There. That looks nice. Now, I am doing from After the Storm. I'm doing, oh, I better, yeah. The sun rays coming up. This is a gorgeous stamp set. I wish it was carrying over, but it is retired. And I think we're sold out at the warehouse. But it is gorgeous. Now, I am going to do the there we go. Now this is 4 inches, this is 2 inches. I measured down 3/4 of an inch, and there's about 3/4 of an inch on each side approximately. And then I put a glue dot in the center, and I put my 8-inch ribbon in the center. And then I just put it to the back. And this one's going to go to the back. And I will put glue dots in here so that it stays there. There it is. My picky tool. Now I've already put dimensionals on this. I use my black dimensionals. There. There. Now you can cut these to any length you want. And I put the black dimensionals on, and I was getting low, so I just had the side piece, so I just cut a long strip of it. And I tried to get it as close to the center as I could. It doesn't matter if it's completely in the center, because that's hard to do. But oh, and I put, this is my early espresso marker, and I marked the nail holes in the crosses. I've already marked them on this one. Now I'm taking my glue and I'm just going to do a little bit of I love my little itty bitty glue that comes out. And put that there. And this one's going to go on the other side. There we go. And this one's going in here. Oops. There we go. Now, we are going to glue my, I cut these are from the bow punch, and this is from the sprig punch. And I take my tweezers and I go in here and I twist it sideways. And I've done that on all of them so that I didn't have to take your time doing that, because then it makes the video long, and I've had a few long ones lately. And you just these are just portions of the sprig and bow punch. I've taken off the top part so that it, because I don't need long, and the punches are long, so I've cut off a lot of them. And I didn't want to do that while you were, I was videotaping, wasting your time. And it's okay if they're longer, because I'm going to come back afterwards and cut them off, the extra that I don't need along the bottom. And remember, a lot of this is going to be covered up with flowers. I laid them all out so I knew where I was going to put each one before I did it. I just didn't want to waste your time figuring it all out. Oops. Oops, there they are. Now, I know I wanted to keep this together because it's easier to work with and just put it down like that. And then I will cut the bottom off later when I'm finished. I hope this makes sense to everybody. Actually, I'm going to take this, because I will get ink or glue all over the place if I don't. I love my tweezers just for that fact alone, that I saved myself a lot of ink on or glue on my fingers, because I am a messy with the glue. But I think we all are. It's very hard to put glue on and not get it all over. And the last one, there we go. Oops. There. So now I'm going to take, I know I have extras here. So I'm going to glue one on the cross. I have a herd of elephants upstairs, it seems. Let me cut these off before I get too much in the way. There we go. Obviously have glue on my fingers because I keep lifting them. Oh well, at least I'm having fun. I got my new catalog the other day. Oh my. There are some nice stamp sets in there. One particularly, there's lots of flowers of course, but the one is a panda bear in a tree, a koala in on eucalyptus, and I think it's a raccoon, but the panda and the koala were like, oh wow. That's one of the first stamp sets I'm going to be ordering. Pre-orders coming up soon, but I don't know what's in there, and it probably won't be in the pre-order, which is unfortunate because that would be one that I would definitely be getting. I have two there. Well, lucky me. Can you hear my herd of elephants? They're running back and forth upstairs. And I'm sorry if you hear that. But unless I yell up at them, they don't realize that it is very frustrating down here. It's like the charge of the light brigade. Only it doesn't sound like they're very light. Oh, gotta love it when you have grandchildren and they're here all the time. There we go. What do you think? Isn't it pretty? Now I'm going to put these back. Usually I give all my scraps to my grandson so that he can make things with what I have been using. Now I'm going to use He Is Risen. Get those out of the way. This is from a retired stamp set, and again, I am sorry, but we don't have anything like this in the catalog, and I want this kind of thing. Now, on this card, I used the birds from Sailing Home, but I really like the smaller birds. So I got the birds out of Mountain Air. And I really like them better. They don't take over the whole area. And this one is from After the Storm. So it gets a little bit larger one in there, but it's not. You can put less birds on. It's totally up to you what you want to do. Now, I have my Take Your Pick tool. Yay! Finally! It arrived with my order today, and I am just so happy. And you know, one of these days, I will find my other one because I purchased another one. I know I will, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Better to have too many than not enough. Now these other ones are the itty bitty smallest pearls you can get. Is there. I really missed my Take Your Pick tool. Oh my goodness, I missed it. I always use the putty end, that extra putty end. You always get an extra putty when you buy a Take Your Pick tool. You get 2 putty ends. So I was using it, but it wasn't the long handle. Which was okay. It helped me get through, but I find it is challenging to keep a hold of. There we go. Now let's put my thing back on. Put this glue away and get my other glue out because I will be needing it. There we go. Now I've already glued this Flirty Flamingo to basic black and onto my card's base. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I'm getting low. I said to myself just before I started, I've got to go get another bottle just in case. And then I didn't. That was very smart of me. But doesn't that look nice? So you can take your choice on your colors for the sunrise. I thought I would give you a different look with this one. And somehow I got a bit of pink on there. There we go, much better. So there's the difference. Do you want the purple on it, or do you want the orange up at top? This one has pumpkin pie, crushed curry, Flirty Flamingo, Highland Heather, gorgeous grape. Whereas this one has saffron, Flirty Flamingo, melon mambo, and crushed curry. It's yeah, you choose. I wanted to give a few options so that you would have options to pick from. So, and the other one with that I did with the tomb, with the diorama dies, I thought if you didn't have them, you could do this way. So now I am going to finish the inside, and I need my Flirty Flamingo, and I'm stamping off, because no, that's Melon Mambo. I got the wrong one. That's way too bright. Okay, there's my chamois. There we go. Get out my Flirty Flamingo. Wait a minute. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. There we go. Now I am going to bring in my envelope because I need to stamp it with the same thing. There we go. Get rid of these and bring in my Old Olive and my Mossy Meadow. Now, Mossy Meadow, I don't know what it's going to be like because I just re-inked it. So it might be really juicy. One never knows. So I'm using the leaves. Oh, it's not bad. Just gently. And I made a mask to go over the top of the flower. Oh, yeah, for right now I'll do that. And this is Old Olive. And there we go. Isn't that pretty? It's a pretty stamp set. Very pretty. Flowers. I love the flower. And go here. Go there. And then we'll take the Old Olive What do you think? I think this is a pretty stamp set. Gotta wipe my hands with a wet one so I don't transfer colors and make a mess. Okay, so before I put it down, get this out of the way, I am going to bring out my, this is from His Grace. And again, it is a retired stamp set, but it's the only one that I could find that had Christian verses in it. And the Happy Easter is from Easter Friends. Now, put this together. I wonder if I have it clogged, but and I put a verse on this side and that side, and I put it on before I did anything because it would be very hard once this is attached to stamp it. So I just did it ahead of time so it wouldn't be in my way and I wouldn't forget, because I'm good at that. I get working away and it's like, yeah. So the envelopes are the same. So I will just put one envelope and tell me, which one do you like best? Do you like the this sunrise, or do you like this sunrise with the purple and the Highland Heather and gorgeous grape? Let me know which one you like the best. Thank you so much for being with me, for spending time with me and coming back and just just being a friend and spending time with me. I appreciate that. If you could like, share, comment, subscribe, that would really help me grow my channel, and I would so appreciate it. And if there's anything, any of the supplies here that you want to purchase, you can order them from my online store, and that is attached to the video, the web site. Thank you so much for being here. Bye now.